Here it is where it's April 27th. Here is the Chattanooga State Tigers take on Walters State. Sean Cheely steps into the box and takes the first pitch in the inside corner for strike number 1. Sean Cheely, leading off here, has been on fire as of late. He's hitting .384. He grounds this one up the middle to the shortstop. Shortstop makes a good play. And Sean Cheely's called safe at first as he beats the throw. And that'll be the first hit of the day for the Chattanooga State Tigers. Close play at first base.
I'll tell you what, that Cheely kid has some oils on him.
That was Bryce Woody there. This is Dalton Kent broadcasting here with Bryce
Woody.
Matt Wingard.
We're here out in Morristown, Tennessee, taking on the number 2 team in the nation in Walters State. Hayden Locke up the bat here for the Chattanooga State Tigers now. Hayden Locke's hitting .328 on the season, and he has 44 hits so far. He's ran into a couple. He's got 4 home runs, and he leads the team with 7 triples. There's a fastball high and outside for ball number 1 or 2. 1, ball 1. And Hayden Locke fouls this fastball off towards the third base side, and that gets out of play. Walters State has only lost 3 games in conference this season with a 20-3 record. Looking to finish off the season in first place. They already clinched it? Yes. They have already clinched first place in the conference. And there's a changeup that is left up, and Hayden Locke fouls it off. Check swing. He might want that swing back later, as that pitch was up in the zone, fat to hit. Changeup up, and that takes the count to 1 and 2 here. He delivers the 1-2 pitch, and Hayden Locke fouls that pitch off again as he's hanging tough here with a 1-2 count. We got Ty Delancey on deck, who's also been seeing the ball well as of late, hitting .331. He hit one out last series. He's got 3 home runs on the season. As we get another pickoff to keep Sean Cheely in check at first base. Sean Cheely is always a threat to steal, as he has 31 stolen base on the year already. Curveball in the outside corner there, tried to backdoor him, and it's just outside. And that's a beautiful pitch on the inside corner. It's called ball 3, and that'll take the count to 3 and 2 here for Hayden Locke. Who's on the mound? Who's pitching for Walters right now? Luke Berryhill? That's his name, Berryhill? Luke Berryhill is on the mound for Walters State.
Landon Knack is pitching.
Landon
Berryhill's catching.
Sorry. Sorry, Landon Knack is pitching for the Walters State Senators as he walks Hayden Locke there to get runners on first and second here for Ty
Third
Delancey.
baseman, number 23, Ty Delancey.
So Landon Knack is on the mound for Walter State. Landon Knack is 10-0 on the season in 11 appearances. He's done 65 innings, only giving up 43 hits, 16 runs, 12 earned. And he has a 1.65 ERA. Very good season so far for Mr. Knack as he starts Ty Delancey off with ball one. You guys just feel free to intervene at whenever. Just poke your heads in here and say something. Don't leave me to it. And that's 3 straight to Ty Delancey now. Quality pitches there by Knack. Must be a tight zone today behind the plate. Beautiful day for baseball at this beautiful field here in Morristown. And there's another ball on the outside corner for strike one. Looked out to me from here. So that takes count 3-1 here for Delancey. First and second still as Knack winds up, and here's the pitch. And that ball is hammered to right field going back. The right fielder's chasing, and he gets back to the track, makes the catch, and Sean Cheeley will move up to third base on the play. Hayden Locke stays put at first as he's unable to tag up. And that'll bring to the box the Saskatoon slugger himself, Nolan Macabroda, hitting .379 on the season with 6 home runs as he leads the team. And Nolan has a chance to put one out on any swing here. A lot of power in the box. He takes a curveball low and inside for strike number 1. Beautiful pitch to start him off there. You guys have pitched to Nolan inter-squads. How do you guys feel about Nolan's pop he has in his bat?
Better not leave one up in the zone.
Matt, you got anything to say about Nolan Macabroda as he swings that fastball and he takes the count to 0-2 here?
I mean, fastballs just fly off his bat effortlessly, about 100 miles an hour with the exit velo every swing. Nolan's came down here from Saskatoon, play some good old baseball as he takes ball 1 there. We get a pick off to first base, keeping the runner in check. Hayden Locke trying to keep the double play intact, it seems. On deck for the Tigers is Chris Tyler, who's coming off a phenomenal series against Ball State, where he racked up 7 hits. Beautiful changeup on the outside corner. Might have been a little up for ball 2. Two count here. There's a pitch fastball in the outside corner, and that'll be strike number 3 for the second out of the inning. Umpire is giving the outside corner right now.
First baseman, number 18, Chris Tyler.
Chris Tyler's hitting a hot .368 in the season with 4 doubles.
looking to get an RBI here in the first inning with Sean Cheeley on third base, and we get another pick to first. There's a curveball that is up in the zone for ball one. Came across a little high. Pitcher up in his tempo, right into his motion, throws another curveball low and away in the dirt. Catcher has to move to the right there. Here's a 2-0 pitch. Fastball on the outside corner for strike one. There's a fastball that is check swung, and that's gonna drop for a base hit. Bloop single for Chris Tyler. Not what he wants to do there, but it'll get the job done, and that'll be the first run of the day for the Chat State Tigers as they go ahead early here in the top of the first, and that'll bring up number 8, Theron Powell. Theron Powell is a transfer from Walters State.
Theron Powell.
Theron's having a great year so far. This Theron Powell's hitting an astounding .409 with 8 doubles and 17 RBIs. As he hits this fastball to left center field, and that'll be out number 3. He stayed on that one well, though. And that'll retire the Chat State Tigers for the top of the first, and we'll be back here in the bottom half. Hitters numbers out. Oh, we gotta announce the lineup. And to start the bottom half of the first inning, we got Kyle Nunn on the mound. Kyle Nunn has a 3.28 ERA with a 2-4 record. Behind the plate, we got Trey Hall, and that's ball one outside. Playing third base, we got Ty Delancey. Shortstop is Noah Fitzgerald. Hayden Locke holding it down to second base. Chris Tyler at first. Max Small out in right field. Sean Cheeley playing center, and we got Theron Powell out in left. And that'll be ball two to Dylan Harris, leading off for Walters State center fielder. And there's a fastball in the outside corner that Harris lines out to center, deep center field, and he got all of that one.
Left fielder number 8, Logan Carey.
And that'll be the first out. Sean Cheeley retreats back to the track. Big key for Kyle Nunn today is to keep the ball down in the zone.
Just like that, it's not what we want. There's a fastball up as Kyle has struggled a little bit lately with his command up in the zone. He gets right back in it right there with a fastball. And I'll move the count to 1-1. Kyle pitched a great game last weekend against Vol State where he racked up 7 Ks. Unfortunately, he did not get the win as his defense let him down defensively, and he gave up some unearned runs. There's a curveball up for ball 3 to Kerry Logan. There's another fastball up and away, and that'll be the first runner of the day for the Walters State Senators as he gets on by a walk, and that'll bring up
The shortstop,
number 12, Hunter Wolf, TCU commit. Hunter Wolf is hitting .435 on the season with 64 hits, 7 home runs, and 10 doubles. As Kyle Nunn looks to work through the heart of this Walters State order. There's another fastball up for ball 2. Kyle Nunn struggling to find it here early on. He gives him a little look over to first base. There's a fastball on the inside half for strike 1 to Wolf here.
Did you? Yeah. I just like speed. I do too. It's the perfect food.
Good move over to first base, and the runner gets back in safely. Kyle Nunn comes set here, looks to deliver the pitch. 2-1 count. Here's fastball on the inner half for strike 2. Beautiful pitch by Kyle Nunn there. And the count now even at 2-2. Kyle Nunn looking for a big ground ball double play to get him out of the inning here.
North Carolina.
He'll just do another little look over at first base, keep him in check.
2 pounds, 9 ounces. Whoa. Yeah.
That's a big crab. That's the one you eat last night?
No, I ate the others. That big one we cooked that night.
Oh.
Another pickoff here as he's back safely at first. There's a fastball in the inner half. It's fouled off. What good fight there, but from Wolf on a very good pitch from Kyle Nunn. Two pitch here. It's a curveball in the outside corner for strike 3 as he gets Hunter Wolf looking. Beautiful pitch there. Backdoor breaking ball. And that's the second out of the inning.
And that'll bring in the cleanup hitter, second baseman, number 7, Austin Henry. Austin Henry's hitting .439 on the season. He has 17 doubles, 4 triples, and 6 home runs. And he leads the team in RBIs with 70. As he takes ball 1 up. Another pickoff to first base here. Kyle not showing off his best move yet, as I guess he's holding that one in the bag for later. Three-no count here. There's a fastball in the inner half for strike 1.
Right at the dam, and not 3 miles from the dam, they put another dam up, and there's lots of fish in there. And it stays colder than a lot of the other places.
Another fastball up in the zone as he gets Henry. He beats Henry up there for strike 2, and that's 3-2 count. Money pitch here as a runner on first will be stealing with the 3-2 count, 2 outs.
I haven't been up there in years.
Another fastball inside that's popped straight up to center field, and Sean Chili's camped under it, and that'll retire the side for the Walters State. Chat State still leads here early, and that'll be the end of the first. Score 1-0 Chat State. Starting it off here for the Chat State Tigers in the top of the second is catcher number 3, Trey Hall. Trey Hall is hitting .280 on the season as he swings and fouls off that first pitch. Trey Hall has 1 home run on the season. Got a lot of pop in his bat for his size, though, as he picked up a handful in the fall. Trey Hall always looking to swing And there's a fastball up and in. He swings right through it for strike 2, and that takes him to a 1-2 count.
He said they say it's dry out here and this and that. He said when you get off the plane that's over 100 degrees, it's hot.
There's a fastball in the outside corner. Trejo flips his bat, and that will be a fly out to the second baseman there, and shallow right center field for out number 1.
Right fielder number 22, Max Schmall.
And that brings up right fielder Max Schmall. Max Schmall played great last week against Vol State, had a couple of hits, couple of RBIs, and made 2 outstanding plays defensively for the Chat State Tigers as he takes ball 1 in the dirt for start the at-bat.
Futures team in Arizona, how long ago?
It's been several years.
I know somebody was in the future.
Knack throws another one up for ball 2. They check down to first to see if he went, and he did not. So that is ball 2. Chat State already has 2 hits on the day. This Max Schmall takes strike number 1 on the inner half. Fastball low and away as Schmall swings right through it to take the count to even at 2-2. On deck for the Chat State Tigers is number 31, Noah Fitzgerald.
Strike number 3 to Max Schmall, a little bit up high, but swing and miss.
The shortstop, number 31, Noah Fitzgerald.
At the plate now, number 31, Noah Fitzgerald. Shortstop, first pitch, slider, swing and miss. Count is now 0-1. Noah Fitzgerald struggling just a little bit in the past games, hitting .244.
Curveball deep in the holes. Hunter Wolf
Look at that.
makes a phenomenal play out at shortstop, and that's something you see on SportsCenter right there to retire Noah Fitzgerald, and that'll be the 3rd out of the inning.
Leading off the bottom of the 2nd inning, number 27, right fielder Tyler Gentry. Strike 1, fastball inside.
Somebody just told me not too long ago. Somebody told me not too long ago something going in there.
Kyle Nunn throws another fastball towards the outer part of the plate for strike 2 as Tyler Gentry fouls it down the left field line.
Tyler Gentry is hitting .370 on the season. laces this fastball up the middle, this curveball up the middle for a base hit. And that'll put runners in first, nobody out here to start off the inning.
Catcher number 21, Luke Berryhill.
Now at the bat, catcher number 21, Luke Berryhill, looking to advance the runner.
The 1-0 pitch to Berryhill. We have a fastball up for ball 2.
Berryhill's hitting .367 on the year with 33 hits, 2 doubles and 2 triples, and 11 home runs. Second in the team in home runs for Walter State.
That pitch is fouled off on the first base side to bring the count to 2-1. A nice move from Kyle Nunn to first, back in there safely.
Very close play there at first base as Kyle Nunn starts to show off his real move here in the second. He delivers a fastball in the inside corner that jams Berryhill, and Fitzgerald will camp under it, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Great pitch there from Kyle Nunn to bury that fastball in on the hands.
Third baseman for 13, Duncan Pence.
And that'll bring up Duncan Pence. Third baseman's hitting .377 on the season with 14 doubles and 10 home runs for Walter State. He takes a fastball on the outside corner for ball 1. And there's a fastball that's driven deep to left field, and that ball is way out of here, and that is a Bousquet law for Walter State, Duncan Pence. Shout out to my man Thomas Arias back home for that. And that'll put Walter State ahead 2-1 here in the bottom of the second. And Duncan Pence got all of that one. That ball was just hammered to left field, wouldn't you say, Bryce?
Oh, I would totally agree with that one.
And that'll bring up Alex Bibb.
Take the fastball high and outside for the second ball.
No, first ball, I didn't clear the board.
Sorry, first ball. That'll be strike 1 with a fastball in the inner half from Kyle Nunn.
That was a good-looking pitch there.
Trying to get back in the zone after giving up that home run here.
A wicked curveball for strike 2 by Kyle Nunn.
Beautiful curveball there that comes in and backdoors the hitter on the outside corner.
Bit hard.
There's a fastball in the inside corner. Beautiful pitch from Kyle Nunn. And he sets down Bibb on strikes for his second strikeout of the game.
11, Drew Haney.
And that'll bring in the first baseman, number 11, Drew Haney, the 9-0 hitter for Walter State. Drew Haney's hitting .385, so not your average 9-hole hitter here. .385, and he has 3 home runs, so he does have the ability to hit the long ball. This is the type of bat you want to have in the bottom of your order. As He swings through that one for strike 2. And the count is now 0-2 here to him. Kyle Nunn looking for his 3rd strikeout, trying to get back in the dugout and allow his Chat State hitters to try and come back and put a dividend in that lead as this fastball on the outside corner is hit to center field, and Sean Cheeley routine out there for him. And that'll be the 3rd out of the inning, and that'll retire the side.
Leading off the top of the 3rd inning, Sean Cheeley looking to get it on base just another time after singling in the 1st inning.
He's going back home, going to East Tennessee State.
Okay.
That's where he's from, Johnson. It's a good deal for him.
Sean Cheeley waits back on that breaking ball and fouls it off to the left side. Sean Cheeley, a real leader for this Chat State team on the field and in the locker room. Been great. Great defensive player and a great bat in the top of the order as he goes down looking right there. But Sean Cheeley has done a phenomenal job this year.
Number 4, Hayden Locke.
He's looking back curveball, yes, I believe that.
Now bring up Hayden Locke, with 1 out here in the top of the 3rd.
He's playing 45 of 46.
Hayden got on by a base on balls in the 1st. As he sees another ball here for ball 1 on the outside corner.
Yeah, you don't sit down. Where is Betty?
Hayden Locke been dealing with a thumb injury. Kept him out of a game last week against Vol State. Starting to get back healthy and getting back in the rotation here.
Curveball left out for ball 2.
Tried to backdoor him on the corner and didn't get it there.
Yes, Maryland.
Maryland, okay. I figured she'd go
And
to
there's a
Maryland.
fastball on the outside corner that paints the black for strike 2.
I believe all the choices had Maryland was the best place for him.
I think so too.
Especially when the head coach from Maryland comes up here to see you play.
And there's another fastball on the outside corner swung through for another strikeout. So that's 2 in a row to start the top of the 3rd for the top of the order for the Chat State Tigers.
Yep. Jazz is going to Memphis.
Now coming up to hit
Third
is
baseman,
number
number 23, Ty Delancey.
There you
23,
go.
Ty Delancey.
Number 23.
Who else? We have anybody else?
Ty got a great swing his last at bat. Took Connect to deep right field.
Yeah.
Just short.
No.
Put it on the warning track. Looking to do more of the same there as he's been swinging great from both sides of the plate. Good switch hitter.
She's the one with the grade.
Just a phenomenal corner infielder
Grade
for the Chat State Tigers.
1-1 pitch. It's a fastball on the inside corner for strike 2.
He said she was that smart. He really liked her.
And that is a curveball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher. And that'll be another strikeout as Connect strikes out the side here in the top of the third, and we'll be back shortly with the bottom half.
Top of the third inning. Walter State is also bottom of the third. Walter State is also leading off with their leadoff hitter.
First pitch is a fastball down the middle, popped up to shallow center. Sean Cheeley under it, and he makes a play.
That's the first out of the inning here. And that'll set up number 8, Kerry Logan, the left fielder.
The left fielder, number 8, Logan Carey.
Fastball up and away for ball 1 to Kerry.
Here comes the pitch. Fastball down the middle, foul tip. 1-1 count.
He's using a wood bat too.
There's a breaking ball off the plate for ball 2.
Kyle Nunn looking to even up the count here. 2-1 pitch is a fastball down the middle up that is swung through and missed for strike 2. So Kyle Nunn looking for the strikeout pitch here on this 2-2 count. And here it is delivered. And it's a fastball up and away that's fouled off down the third base side. Way out of play.
It's in alphabetical order, not numerical order, though.
Two pitch misses on the outside corner, bringing it to a full count at 3-2.
Ah, Bob, there you go. She's had her surgery. She's on a walker.
Oh, there, I missed that.
Oh, yeah.
There she is.
There's a fastball on the outside corner that's swung through a miss for strike 3 as Kyle Nunn picks up his third. That's his third strikeout or
Oh, that's his third.
third strikeout on the day.
Shortstop, number 12, Hunter Wolf.
And that'll bring up Hunter Wolf here, who struck out in his first at bat.
Getting around on that wall.
Kyle Nunn looking to do the same thing here as he delivers for the first pitch. Curveball on the outside corner that gets in. Wolf not happy about that call. And that's strike 1.
I don't know whether she'd be able to play. She may have.
And there's another one, another breaking ball on the outside corner that's low and away for ball 1. Kyle Nunn looking to hammer the outside here against the dangerous 3-year-old hitter in Hunter Wolf.
If you ever in a warehouse with a shoulder back in a big road.
There's a fastball outside that is lined into left field for a base hit. Got out there fast.
It's a nice 2-out hit for Hunter Wolf.
And that'll bring in the second baseman, number 7, Austin Henry.
Austin Henry.
Again, the team leader in home runs and RBIs.
Walking upside the road, he's over here walking. How you do that? He said,
Looking to do that here.
Several of them bidding on the same basket. I just split it up and give one run. Give American run, RJ ran with one. He was really good at it.
Kyle Nunn still keeping great composure on the mound as he continues to execute great pitches.
I graded a lot of it.
Steps off and gathers himself here. Kyle Nunn is big on upsetting the time of hitters.
Greenville had the #1 guy.
And sometimes he will step off just to get the hitter out of rhythm as he throws a breaking ball in the outside corner for strike 1. Kyle Nunn loving his backdoor breaking ball today as he's thrown it quite a bit so far, these Walter State hitters. And there's a move to first base. Great move. Would have had him toasted at first, but he throws it away. And Hunter Wolf has got some wheels as he's rounding third. And they're looking to send him forward as they hold him up barely. And he'll go first to third there with 2 outs, and that'll give Austin Henry RBI spot now. Pivotal errors like that will come back and cost you. Hopefully Kyle Nunn can wrap it up here and keep it together. As he had him out to dry at first base and just couldn't execute the pickoff. Throws it down the first base line. And he gets back in and throws this fastball up and away, a little pumped up there. Maybe a little mad at himself.
Mark Cabroda, there's a great pro football player named Mark Cabroda.
He's from Canada.
Saskatoon.
He knows about cold weather, don't he?
And there's a curveball up in the zone that Henry gets a piece of and fouls it straight back. That's a pitch. That's a dangerous pitch there from Kyle Nunn. He's not going to want to leave that breaking ball up in the zone too often today, as this Walter State lineup has the power to make him pay. One-two count was a fastball way up for ball 2. Not a very well executed pitch there. I'll take the count to 2-2. With 2 outs here, runner on third base for the 4-hole hitter, Austin Henry. Big situation here in this tight ball game early on. Key run sitting at third base. Let's see if Kyle Nunn can leave him stranded as Austin Henry calls time, gathers himself in the box.
Big pitch here for Kyle Nunn as the count is 2-2.
He delivers. It's another fastball up as Henry will take that one as well. And that'll take the count to 3-2.
He knows cold weather too. He's from Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Beautiful breaking ball in the outside corner, and Henry pops that one up. And the right fielder coming in misses it, and that'll be an error. Another error for the Chat State Tigers. There's 2 errors there. End up in an unearned run. More of the same there from last weekend of errors coming back to bite the Chat State Tigers. And that'll allow Henry to move up to second, 2 on the play. So we got another runner in scoring position.
Right fielder number 27, Tyler Gentry.
Tyler Gentry. Tyler Gentry's hitting .368. And he has 56 RBIs, so he'll be looking to add another one here for Walter State.
That sounds rough here in that part of the field.
This breaking ball left up in the zone for ball 1. Kyle Nunn's going to look to compose himself here and try and get back in the zone, take a deep breath. And as Coach Parrish, pitching coach for Chat State, will walk out to the mound and have a talk with his pitcher. Tyler Gentry back in here.
After a short mound visit.
Hopefully that mound visit will give a little composure to Kyle Nunn here and get back in the zone and get out of this inning. Trying to limit the damage here. There's a ball hit over to right field. And Max Schmall will get under this one. And that'll be the third out of the inning. Walter State puts up a run there on 2 errors. And they stretch the lead to 3-1.
Leading off top of the 4th inning, Nolan Macabroda playing first base today. Nolan leads the team in home runs with 6 at swing and a miss, first pitch strike. Ball just a tad bit outside as Macabroda has to scoot back just a little bit. Ball 2 just gets away from the catcher as the count moves to 2-1.
Like we said earlier in this game, Nolan Macabroda, big power threat at the plate. Got a real pretty swing from the left side. He lines this one deep into left field, and that'll get out down the left field line for a foul ball, and that'll be strike 2.
Would have been out.
Good.
2-2 pitch, the fastball up and in that gets inside of the hands of Nolan Macabroda. A beautiful pitch there for another strikeout, as that's his 4th in a row for Knack.
First baseman number 18, Chris Tyler.
So Knack has retired 4 in a row via the strikeout here. As he looks to do the same to number 18, Chris Tyler. Chris Tyler, catcher first baseman for Chat State, been doing a phenomenal job lately behind the plate and at the plate, hitting-wise. So he takes strike 1. Curveball there. He fouls off. Catcher gives a little chase, but that's way out of play for strike 2. Chris Tyler got a bloop single in the first inning. Score a run, an RBI. Chris Tyler, one of those you just get it done type players who would always find a hole some way somehow for this Chat State team, as he fights another one off as the count remains at 0-2. There's a curveball. Chris Tyler stays back on. Just a really good pitch there. Hits it off the knob right back to the pitcher. For the second out, he does end the strikeout streak, though, for the Chattanooga State Tigers, so that's something to be excited for.
Left fielder number 8, Theron Powell.
And that'll bring in the left fielder, Big Theron Powell, Big T as we like to call him, as he ropes that fastball down the line. Looked fair to me as it got over the bag, but apparently it is foul. That would have been an easy double for Theron Powell. A little disappointed right there in that call. And that'll be strike one. Looked to me as that one got over the bag. The umpire disagrees. And that'll take the count to 0-1 here for Theron Powell. Catcher sets up outside, and it's a changeup low and away for a ball. So catcher scoops that one up. Theron Powell had been a big impact for this Chat State team as he came in as a late transfer for the spring. Done a phenomenal job DHing and playing left field for us. As he swings through that fastball, and it's a 1-2 count now for Theron Powell. And they try to gas him up here with a fastball up and in. And Theron takes that for a ball, and that'll be 2-2. Another fastball line right back at the pitcher. Theron Powell laced that one, but it's right back to him for the third out of the inning.
Leading off the bottom of the fourth inning, Luke Berryhill looks to add some more runs on the board for Walter State.
George, we got a few cows up here.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Shelton don't have to sleep here anymore.
Curveball a little bit too far inside for ball one.
In the old system, Dave, sometimes they come in late, he slept up here.
You ever thought about sleeping up here in the press box, Gary?
No.
Fastball inside, the laser down left field, but goes foul.
If I did, I wouldn't know where it was at, I guess. It's just soft here.
Another
It's
10
lazy.
minutes from here, you know I'm going
Hard to get in there and wire a man back out.
Conlon throws a fastball low and inside, moves the count to 2-1.
Shoot, the only thing missing is a cable connection for the TV and a refrigerator.
Curveball just inside under the hands of Luke Berryhill. Count moves to 3-1.
That's gapped.
Fastball line in the gap will be a single field by Sean Cheeley. Bottom of the fourth, no outs with one runner on base.
Good field coverage there by Sean Cheeley, but not enough time to make the play.
Duncan Pence.
Third baseman Duncan Pence comes up to the plate.
Hit a home run back in the second inning. A moonshot to left field. That was a no-doubter. He steps in the situation to do that again here. The runner on. And he hits a nuke to dead center.
That's a no-doubter as well.
Also, that one's going to be off the batter's eye out in center field. Another deep home run there for Duncan Pence. Beautiful swing right there. Wow. So another 2-run shot there for Duncan Pence, and that'll bring in the 8-hole hitter Alex Bibb. He takes a curveball on the outside for strike one. Another backdoor breaking ball from Kyle Nunn.
University of Tennessee yesterday, or the day before yesterday or something.
Yeah, but he'll never wind up.
No.
Another beautiful breaking ball in the outside corner. That is called a ball.
I think he's changed his mindset.
And that ball will be fouled off the knob of the bat, and that'll be a 1-2 count here.
That's the only thing that's come up 2 years.
That's good. And there's a beautiful breaking ball there from Kyle Nunn. And that'll be his 4th strikeout of the day.
First baseman, number 11, Drew Haney.
As the story of the day for this Walter State offense has been those 2 home runs and capitalizing on Chat State's errors so far. As that's ball 1 here to the 9-hole hitter.
Luke single, Duncan getting in, Alex Bibb, that's one out.
Another beautiful curveball in the outside corner for a strike. Fastball up for ball 2. That takes a count of 2-1 here for the for Kyle Nunn. There's another fastball in the outside corner that's dropped. Now take the count to 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike here to the 9-hole hitter and Drew Haney. As that ball's grounded up the middle for another base hit.
Bob, that's not danger.
For Walter State. Now I'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Dylan Harris. Another pickoff move from Kyle Nunn as that one almost gets away from him again. As Chris Tyler has to leap up and make a catch over there at first base. Kyle Nunn looks to have lost his composure a bit on the mound here. He throws a fastball in the outer half that's fouled straight back for strike 2. Another ground ball shot through the 4-hole there for another base hit. Back-to-back singles here with one down after that strikeout.
Fielder number 8, Logan Carey.
Dylan Harris?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Knoxville.
North Carolina. Shortstop, second baseman.
Shortstop won't go to TCU, will he?
Good draft.
Yeah.
He was last year.
He's like a top
Kyle
two
Nunn
round.
leaves another
Top.
breaking ball up
He's supposed to go like top 2 rounds.
for ball 1 as Coach Parrish will make another visit out to the mound here, and we'll be back shortly. Now we're back here. This is 1-0 count here to the 2-hole hitter, Logan Carey, as he takes strike 1. So 1-1 count, 1 out. Runners on first and second. 2-hole hitter up right now, Kyle Nunn, looking for a ground ball to get him out of this inning.
Mount County High School, it's like 10-15 minutes from him.
As he throws a fastball on the black of the outside corner, looked like a beautiful pitch from up here. It's called a ball out for ball 2. Another fastball that's way outside that gets off the catcher's glove. And now there's runners on third and second. Both runners are now in scoring position. Great RBI opportunity here for the 2-hole hitter and Logan Carey. The heart of the order coming up with Hunter Wolf on deck. And he'll be followed by the 4-hole hitter and Austin Henry. This has the makings to be a big inning here for Walter State. And there's a beautiful pitch for strike 2 from Kyle Nunn. Kyle Nunn looking to get a quick out here and keep this game close. Another breaking ball, beautiful pitch, but it gets away, and that'll load the bases here with 1 out. There's no action up in the Chat State bullpen, so it looks like this is Kyle Nunn's jam to get out of.
Shortstop number 12, Hunter Wolf.
And there's a fastball laced over the second baseman's head, and that'll be a 2 RBI single, and that'll stretch the lead here to 7-1. As Walter State has already put up 4 runs here in the bottom of the 4th. And this inning is starting to get out of hand here for Kyle Nunn.
Second baseman number 7, Austin Henry.
And that'll bring in the 4-hole hitter Austin Henry with another chance for an RBI here with a runner on second. Breaking ball, beautiful pitch for strike 1 for Kyle Nunn.
Kyle Nunn throws another breaking ball for a strike, moves the count to 0-2, looking to get out of this big inning.
Two gorgeous hammers right there. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball in. Turned on down the third baseline. Foul ball.
Into the third base dugout there, a little.
Little jumpy over there.
That'll definitely get you going in the dugout there. That ball was hit at least 90 miles per hour off the bat. I'm going to go at least 96, 97 off the bat there. Right into the dugout. Luckily no one is hit. And there is a ball one here to Henry. Fastball up for a 1-2 count now.
He wanted to on that one.
So Kyle Nunn looking in here, looking for a big strikeout. Up 1-2 here on Henry, and he gets a breaking ball low and away. It's fouled off down the third base line.
Ball two just gets away from Kyle Nunn, high and outside, as the count moves to 2-2 with bases loaded. Oh no, with first and second.
That's in the future. There's another outside pitch, brings the count to 3-2.
– 3-2 pitch here, and that's way outside. Not competitive pitch at all there. And that'll load the bases.
With one out.
With one out for Walter State, so that'll bring up
Right fielder number 27, Tyler Gentry.
There you go. Tyler Gentry, the right fielder. And following him will be Luke Berryhill, and then on deck, or in the hole after that, is Duncan Pence. 2 for 2 on the day with 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. He's already hit one out this inning, so we don't want him to get back up in the order here.
Starts him off with an off-speed pitch, strike one.
Looked like a changeup there on the inner half. Beautiful first pitch there from Kyle Nunn.
Good spot as Kyle Nunn locates the fastball just a little bit outside of the hitter zone for strike two.
Counts 0-2 for Luke Berryhill here. Another fastball inside. Fouls it off, leaves the count 0-2.
We've got a little action going on in the bullpen as Leonardo Castro starts to stretch out there for the Chat State Tigers.
Nice curveball on the outside corner for strike three as Kyle sits down that batter, bringing their 2 outs.
That'll bring up Luke Berryhill. Catcher for Walter State doing a pretty good job behind the plate for them today. takes strike one down the middle on a breaking ball. And there's a fastball in the dirt that the catcher is unable to block. That'll be a wild pitch for Kyle Nunn, and that'll be another run for Walter State. One count here. And on deck for Walter State is the dangerous Duncan Pence. Already hit 2 out this game off of Kyle Nunn. You know, he's itching to get back up to the plate. We got a 1-2 count here to Berryhill. As Kyle Nunn will look to strike him out here and get his 6th strikeout of the day. But he does not on this pitch, as it is grounded down the third base line. There's a breaking ball in the outside corner for strike 3, and that'll retire this big inning for Walter State as they collect 5 runs. And I'm going to say on about 4 hits. And we'll leave 3 stranded here. And that.
Start off the 5th inning for Chat State. We have number 3, Trey Hall.
Yes, sir.
What, 20th in the nation?
Looks at an outside strike, 0-1.
Takes good, dude. They map. They're leading the nation on runs from there.
Breaking ball low and away, 1-1.
Yeah, they freaking mash. You play Bradley Central when they had Ty King.
Fastball in the outside corner for a ball. And I'll take the count to 2-1 here.
2-1 fastball fouled off, bringing the count to 2-2 for Trey Hall. Fastball swung through, strike 3.
This Chat State offense having a hard time here with Knack.
Right fielder, number 22, Max Schmall.
That's at least the 6th strikeout here for the Chat State Tigers. Might be more. That'll bring in Max Schmall, the right fielder. This will be started off with a ball low and away. Fastball outside for ball 2. Another fastball gets away from the catcher, but it'll be called a strike. Now can take the count to 2-1 here for Max Schmall. And he squares around there to bunt going down the third base line, but pulls it back for ball 3, and it's now a 3-1 count.
My computer is not working.
Another fastball low and away. That's fouled off. Another fastball in the outside corner for another strikeout for Knack, and that's 2 in a row. As we just stated, he's starting to rack up those
Shortstop,
Ks
number
now.
31, Noah Fitzgerald.
This Chat State offense struggling. Knack mixing up his pitch as well, throwing a lot of fastballs. Great command with his fastball.
Very consistent.
Good, hard, sharp breaking ball that he's not afraid to throw in any counts. This ball's hit very hard to deep center. Lined out there, but it'll be caught for out number 3. And now pitching for your Chattanooga State Tigers is Leonardo Castro, as he'll be greeted by the dangerous Duncan Pence, who's already got 4 RBIs and 2 home runs today. He's 2 for 2. As Leonardo gets set to pitch, and he delivers a slider that is taken for a ball, apparently. Not sure where that one missed. But it'll be 1-0 here to Pence.
Ooh.
And there's another slider, beautiful pitch, low and in the dirt that Pence does not want to swing on, but does. Tries to pull back the swing and is unsuccessful in this 1-1. Castro delivers. And that's another fastball that is hit deep to left field, and that's his 3rd home run of the day, as he is now 3 for 3 with 3 home runs. A Busket La there for Duncan Pence, his 3rd. What can you say? Have a day there for number 13, Duncan Pence, as he extends the lead to 9-1.
Designated hitter number 14. That's my bad.
I was just making sure for the broadcast.
It's painted.
That's a ball low and inside there.
She is a straight out.
Whoa.
Good breaking ball there from Castro, and that'll take the count to 1-2. Fastball fouled off down the first base side. That'll get out of play. Another slider. Low and inside for ball 2. Tries to throw the backdoor breaking ball there, but it's up and away for ball 3. So 3-2 count here after that home run. Not a good start here for Castro. Hopefully he can get in the zone here and get this guy out. And that one's low and in the dirt for ball. So base on balls here for Alex Bibb. And that'll bring up the 9-hole hitter, Drew
First
Haney,
baseman, number 11, Drew Haney.
who has already collected a hit on the day. He might have a couple of hits. I think he only has 1, though.
Chattanooga State looking to avoid another big inning, just like last inning.
Walter State has scored a run in every inning other than the first, and there's another fastball that is hammered down the left field line.
It's
If
fair,
it's
it's
fair,
gone.
it's gone.
Foul ball.
But it's foul.
Pinch running for Walter State at first base, number 24, Xavier Arnett. I didn't know Theron was here.
Yes, sir. He's playing Beautiful slider there as we got a pinch runner at first base.
Xavier.
It's Xavier.
Just Xavier.
Xavier Arnett at first base.
He has no last name.
Yeah.
And there's another slider low and away that is swung on and missed for strike 3, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 4, Dylan Harris.
And that'll bring up the top of the order with the center fielder number 4, Dylan Harris, with a runner on first, looking to do some damage here with only 1 out.
Leonardo Castro really effective when he hits a slider low and down in the zone.
That is indeed his money pitch as he leaves that one low, but it's inside in the dirt for a ball.
Thank you. I'm worried about this computer. It's possible. Whoa.
As Leonardo throws that fastball by him
Gasses him up.
for strike 1. Bryce Woody up here killing a wasp for us in the booth. It's a bit of a show up here. He gets that one. Back to the action now. 2-1 count as Castro gets ready to deliver the pitch. Slider low and away. And that's another ball. Bryce Woody's still struggling up here in the booth with this wasp. Trying to cap it. He does. He finally gets him, and that wasp is now dead. And now it's 3-1 count here for Castro. And that is a fastball low and away, and that'll be another base on balls.
Left fielder number 8, Logan Carey.
And that'll bring up the left fielder, Logan Carey. It has the looks of another big inning here for Walters State. The runners on first and second, 1 out with the top of the order up. As Castro will start him off with a fastball on the black for strike 1.
Inside fastball popped up to shortstop. Fitzgerald's under it and makes the play for the second out.
Leonardo Castro is making his I lost his name on my paper, sorry. Making his 9th appearance today. Leo has a 3 ERA and only 9 innings pitched. He steps off, takes a little back at second. So there's now 2 down here with Hunter Wolf now up to bat, the 3-hole hitter for this Walters State lineup. A beautiful slider there from Leonardo Castro is called a ball. As the announcer here loved that slider from Leonardo Castro. Very hard, sharp movement for Leonardo out there with his breaking balls. He gets that one over for a strike, and now the count is 1-1. It's a Hunter Wolf here.
You know, sometimes with that breaking ball, you just got to throw the get me over.
And there's a beautiful fastball low and inside for a strike, and that'll be 1-2.
Leonardo Castro really doing a good job just staying low and inside on these hitters.
Staying within. Not doing too much.
Trying to stay within himself, as Coach Parrish always tries to hammer it home into our heads for that. As there's a breaking ball on the outside that Wolf just flares at. Beautiful pitch there from Castro, and that's a strikeout to end the inning. Now up to bat for your Chat State Tigers is number 1, Sean Cheeley. The leadoff hitters, he takes a fastball on the outer, or just a little bit off the plate for ball 1. It's right next to Kennesaw, Marietta.
Sean Cheeley just swinging and miss on the fastball.
He played
Moves the count to 1-1.
right next to mine. We used to play T-ball together.
The wind-up and the pitch.
Curveball that Sean Cheeley stays back on, lines it right to the third baseman, Duncan Pence, for the first out. Sean Cheeley's seen the ball very well today, just can't catch a break
Second baseman
after that
number 4,
first
Hayden Locke.
infield single in the first inning. Now bring up Hayden Locke, who's reached once today on a walk and is struck out as he takes a fastball low and away for a ball. Hayden Locke, a very consistent hitter at the plate, always making solid contact. Great bat to have at the top of the order, and a very good bat for middle infielders. He lines this one into right field. You can see another solid contact for Hayden Locke, just right at somebody for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up the switch hitting third baseman, Ty Delancey.
Third baseman number 23, Ty Delancey.
I got married.
Yeah, I'm getting a picture of Duncan.
Fastball way off the plate for ball 1 here.
My wife was teaching in that one county. We said, yeah, we need to do.
Fastball paint on the black. Strike 1. Counts 1-1 with 2 outs.
To Ty Delancey.
Dogs would come by. His place was located next to the pool room where they bet on everything, you know.
The 1-1 pitch is a fastball up and away here to Delancey, and that's another ball.
I left was 5-3 that you'd never go down the aisle. They all knew. Everybody just looked. 5-3 that you'll never do it.
This ball is laced down the left field line, but it'll get out of play. The Tigers have been really struggling at the plate. The first inning has been the only inning they have scored, and has really been the only inning they've gotten someone on. As Ty Delancey gets gassed up on a fastball up and in there from Knack, and that will retire the side, as that'll be close to his 9th or 10th strikeout today for Walter State.
To lead off for the Senators, we have number 7, Austin Henry.
Whatever I did it right. Just took me 100 innings.
Good 0-0 breaking ball by Castro, strike 1.
Well, I got this for a backup. And then I got my first one for a backup with somebody.
There's another breaking ball over the plate, taken for strike 2.
I like to have my work laptop up here, but If somebody's going to steal a laptop, I'd rather them steal my work laptop than my personal one, because that comes out of my pocket.
A third breaking ball is in the dirt for ball one.
He done the lessons and everything. He come in. We'll make all this again. They were in the class one day with the computer. Something screwed up and Rob just pitched his fist, started throwing stuff and everything else. She said,
Fastball outside, hit for a foul ball to the right side. Count remains 1-2.
He just pitched the fist with so good fly.
Castro not giving him anything to connect very well with.
Everybody be quiet.
There's a third slider.
That is tipped, but it's caught by Trey Hall behind the plate, and that's another strikeout for Castro.
Right fielder number 27, Tyler Gentry.
Now has back-to-back strikeouts. In the last inning and starting this one, that'll bring up the right fielder, Tyler Gentry.
Castro looked pretty good since he come in here, and
He's looked pretty good since Pants.
well, that's a different story.
Another breaking ball that gets over the plate for another strike, as Castro's really found his release on that breaking ball, and he's settled in after that home run and 2 early walks. And he's now starting to make very competitive pitches now. It's 1-1 here as the ball low.
You would think Boodle Clark would have.
Yeah, Boodle. I don't think Boodle ever done. Shoot.
There's a ball in the dirt for ball 2. Brings the count to 2-1.
Shoot that team.
That was a good team.
Golly, yeah.
2-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another slider. And this one's hit down the left field line. And it'll be fair ball. It'll ding around out there for a second on the fence, and that'll be a stand-up double.
That slider was in the bad.
That'll bring up the catcher, Luke Berryhill, and on deck is, don't have to say it, already hit 3 home runs, Duncan Pence on deck. But we'll stick here with Luke Berryhill for now. A runner on second in scoring position. The catcher, Berryhill, gets ready for the first pitch, and it's a fastball that is popped up to right field. Right fielder not seeing it very well out there, but he does get this one. And that'll be the second out of the inning, and that'll bring up the very dangerous Duncan Pence.
Third baseman number 13, Duncan Pence.
Looking to do more of the same here. With already 3 home runs on the day, we do have an open base at first base. It would not surprise me to see him give 4 wide ones here to Duncan Pence.
Jeff pitched to him in college ball.
Yeah.
They're going to pitch to him.
Remember we had
And they have elected to throw to him here. As he throws a slider up and away that is called a strike.
Whoa. That's generous,
Very generous zone.
Lucky to get that call as catcher Trey Hall just couldn't get his glove around the ball.
So now 0-1 here for Pence. And there's another ball hit deep to left field, but it's not. This one's not going to be enough as Sean Cheeley ranges over into left center and makes the catch. Just got under that one. Another good swing there from Duncan Pence, but that'll retire the side.
Stepping back up to the plate is the Saskatoon Slugger, DH Nolan Macabrota. Oh, fastball inside. And Nolan just fouls off. That was a good pitch to hit there, as Nolan's probably going to want that pitch back. Right in his sweet zone. Fastball in to the big lefty. So he'll get ready for the second pitch. There's a breaking ball that is low and inside for ball one. Good pitch there from Knack. And that ball is hit, popped straight up into shallow left field, and it'll be caught out there for the first out. And that'll bring up first baseman Chris Tyler. Very sharp breaking ball there from Knack. That'll miss inside. Knack, back to what I was saying on Knack, is Knack is just filling up the zone with all three pitches, throwing his breaking ball in any count. I mean, it's a great sharp break as Chris Tyler bloops this one, and Austin Henry makes a beautiful play out there at second base. Snow cone catch over the shoulder. Willie Mays S at second base. Beautiful catch there for the second out. Okay. That'll bring up number 8, Theron Powell.
Theron Powell.
Theron Powell's already lined out twice today, looking for more solid contact. First pitch is a breaking ball, low and inside for a strike. But Knack, using all of his pitches, going all over the place, inside, outside,
Up and down.
fastball, changeup, breaking ball, everything today as he throws a backdoor breaking ball. Beautiful pitch that's just outside for a ball. So the count's even here at 1-1 for Theron Powell. And there's another fastball that's laced down the left field line, and that'll get out for a ball. Or for a strike, foul ball, my bad.
There was a kid warming up in the bullpen, and he caught it.
Kid in the left field bullpen makes the catch out there. So there is action in the Walters State bullpen. Fastball up and away for a ball there.
It's Brewer, but I think he's just seeing if he's strong enough.
Brewer, so.
And that ball's laced into the right center field gap. That one might have a chance, and it's off the top of the wall. Theron Powell's digging, and it'll be into second base. As the middle infielder of Walters State goes up to Theron Powell and gives him a good pat on the head, as they're very familiar with Theron. From here in the fall, like I said earlier on the broadcast. And that'll bring up number 3, our catcher, Trey Hall. We now have a runner in scoring position. And that ball was late. Ball game. There's a breaking ball. And they're going to say he did not go.
I don't think he did.
And I don't believe he went.
Very hill.
He's had some back spasms.
Yeah, he has two.
Stayed out of games.
He's a real good catcher.
Leonardo Castro's still on the mound. He starts him off with the ball 1. My bad, Matthew. Sorry, not serious.
Slider in the dirt for the pitch of ball 1.
Run.
Center fielder number Dylan Harris.
Castro looking for a quick inning as he goes 2 out.
Yeah, if Walter State had sweat, they would have clinched.
Okay.
That one one win.
Right center over the, just right of the 370 sign.
Castro, the breaking ball hanging. Harris Pay.
Just right at somebody. The first down, that'll bring up number 31, Noah Fitzgerald.
Kelly.
Noah's put some pretty good swings on the ball today. He takes a fastball inside for ball one. Here's the younger one.
Second baseman number 4, Hayden Locke.
That'll bring up number 4, Hayden Locke. Hayden Locke lined up. The runner straight at second base.
Leading off the bottom of the 8th inning, Hunter Wolf comes up to the plate. Be a fastball, a little bit too far inside for ball one.
Kelly.
Castro's still on hitter, Austin Henry.
Not a good position as Leo Castro works into the meat of the lineup that produces the most runs.
Indeed.